Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Proverbs 7 verse 4, Amp. Say to skillful and godly wisdom, you are my sister, and regard understanding and intelligent insight as your intimate friends. Proverbs 7 verse 5, Amp. That they may keep you from the immoral woman, from the foreigner, who does not observe God's laws and who flatters with her smooth words. 1 Kings 3 verse 16, Amp. Then two women who were prostitutes came to the king and stood before him. 1 Kings 3 verse 17, Amp. And the one woman said, O my lord, this woman and I live in the same house, and I gave birth to a child while she was in the house. 1 Kings 3 verse 18, Amp. And on the third day after I gave birth, this woman also gave birth. And we were alone together. No one else was with us in the house, just we two. 1 Kings 3 verse 19, Amp. Now this woman's son died during the night because she lay on him and smothered him. 1 Kings 3 verse 20, Amp. So she got up in the middle of the night and took my son from his place, beside me while your maidservant was asleep, and laid him on her bosom, and laid her dead son on my bosom. 1 Kings 3 verse 21, Amp. When I got up in the morning to nurse my son, behold, he was dead. But when I examined him carefully in the morning, behold, it was not my son, the one whom I had borne. 1 Kings 3 verse 22, Amp. Then the other woman said, No, for my son is the one who is living, and your son is the dead one. But the first woman said, No, for your son is the dead one, and my son is the living one. This is how they were speaking before the king. 1 Kings 3 verse 23, Amp. Then the king said, This woman says, This is my son, the one who is alive, and your son is the dead one. And the other woman says, No, for your son is the dead one, and my son is the one who is alive. 1 Kings 3 verse 24, Amp. Then the king said, Bring me a sword. So they brought a sword before the king. 1 Kings 3 verse 25, Amp. Then the king said, Cut the living child in two, and give half to the one woman and half to the other. 1 Kings 3 verse 26, Amp. Then the woman whose child was the living one spoke to the king, for she was deeply moved over her son. O my lord, give her the living child, and by no means kill him. But the other said, He shall be neither mine nor yours, cut him. 1 Kings 3 verse 27, Amp. Then the king said, Give the first woman, who is pleading for his life, the living child, and by no means kill him. She is his mother. 1 Kings 3 verse 28, Amp. When all the people of Israel heard about the judgment which the king had made, they were in awe and reverently feared the king, for they saw that the wisdom of God was within him to administer justice. sunnykim800.com. On social media, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow.